Hi, everybody. We're still alive. We're still working. We have no energy. Sorry we haven't put out anything, even just one of these brief little blurbs, but it's just been nuts. Because for a week, basically a solid week since Memorial Day, we've had a lower respiratory tract infections. We've been flat on our back, coughing and wheezing, and running a fever and all the other lovely things that come along with that. Not that we were the worst off. Our wife got the worst of it because she had it before we did, and it went into pneumonia. Poor thing, she couldn't breathe. She was hacking so bad and her sides hurt. Anyway, perils of working as a teacher. All the students infect you, and then you bring it home and pass it on to your loved ones. So it's the gift that keeps on giving. So needless to say, that kind of killed our energy, and we missed the live stream last month. We're so sorry. Things just got crazy, and then we got sick right after, we were sick anyway. We missed the live stream because we were sick. That's what we're trying to say here. Sorry, I'm a little scattered today. Just been doing house cleaning and whatnot, and it's like, oh gee, maybe we should actually post some sort thing for all of our followers to let them know that we're still alive and we're healthy and whatnot. Healthy now. So anyway, just got off work and of course have to run to the store, and it's hot as blazes out there. So it's like, get home from work, go to the store immediately, turn around. We were going to make dinner, but our stepson decided to buy tonight. So it's like, yes, thank you very much. I don't have to add cooking on top of everything. So we have 15, 20 spare minutes to sit down and, say hi to you guys. So hi, especially hi to all of our new subscribers. Thank you for coming to the channel, checking it out, and choosing to subscribe to our particular brand of madness. We're all mad here. Little Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland there. Raise your hands if you've seen the Disney flick. Of course you have. Anyway, so coming up on the channel, we are working on episodes. We're working on an informational one coming up on PTSD and C-PTSD, the difference between the two, and also 5 things basically that you might not have known were C-PTSD symptoms. So look for that soonish. It'll probably come out before the next little stories. We are on a new medication now that is giving us more energy. Apparently we have been producing like 0 serotonin at all, so needless to say, those are the happy chemicals, and apparently they're produced in your gut. We did not know that, so go figure. But our PA, psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever the hell, the woman who does our meds, basically we've been working with her, and she gave us this new one that I can't even pronounce. We take it in the morning, and basically it produces the happy stuff, the serotonin, which, I guess our body just doesn't make enough of it. Anyway, so it is helping. We're on an ultra low dose, but we can definitely feel the change already. We've got more energy, so it's which also means that we're having more difficulty falling asleep at night anyway, but so it's a constant sleep battle. But anyway, at least our body is making the happy stuff now, so it'll just depend upon how much we need, starting from a baseline of like virtually 0, so we'll see. No doubt they'll want to do more blood work on that, and it's like, you're having to go into the doctors again, and it's like, it's a bitch to try to, arrange things around our schedule. Particularly, I think we've got therapy coming up next week, I'm not sure, and it's like, is the therapy even really being effective right now or not? Because all we really do is we go in there and we talk, or blabber on like we're doing to you now, except to our therapist. I mean, we've only had one little come out, that was Susie, and there hasn't been anybody else because there's some trust issues there, and also we're not sure, even though that she's done trauma work and she does trauma therapy, we're not sure if she's quite ready for our particular background. So that's, we like her, don't get us wrong. She's very nice. She seems to be a competent therapist, but we're just not getting the meat and potatoes that we did with our first. It's like we really dug in there, and or either that or it just all came spilling out, because we were much less stable then than we are now, 5 years later. But we also still have the out that, we can call our old therapist, and hopefully she'll still have time for us, because just before we got our new one through the clinic, she'd said that she would be able to do that. That was before we started working, so now the money is there in order to pay her if we do decide to do that. But we're still kind of evaluating the situation, because there's a therapist, we have a therapist, so we want to try to make the most of that in a beneficial way before, giving up on it and, having to pay out of pocket, even though our old therapist was very reasonable on the rates. So basically that's where that is with that. We're still going, but it's like before we go to therapy, I don't know if any of the rest of you experience this, but it's like we get almost anxiety attack level nervous before we go in there, because it's like we never know what's going to happen, never know what's going to come out. Is she going to be prepared to deal with it if somebody decides to front? It's awkward, and so it's like we're dreading it. You shouldn't have to dread therapy, but apparently this is a thing that we do. So if any of you have experienced, therapy dread, I know last time some of you had the therapy hangover, as it were, the just being flattened the next day. So yeah, do you also have therapy anxiety like we do as well? Let us know in the comment section below. I think we already thanked all of our new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Please be aware that we do deal with heavy subject matter here. We try very hard to trigger warning all of our heavier stuff. So if you see a trigger warning, pay attention. We expect you to practice viewer discretion when we advise it. So take us seriously on that. We will have another episode of Little Stories coming up sometime. We can't give a hard deadline on it. We're still trying to work in this new little bit that we want to do, but it's proving to be technically difficult. And it just kind of doesn't fit into the flow, so it may just have to sit by the wayside in order for us to get the next episode out. So there's that. So we covered the PTSD episode. We'll be coming out with that, and the new Little Stories at some point. Sorry, we can't give a hard and fast thing on that. One step at a time. We've decided to take a bite out of the elephant with the PTSD thing, since we talk about it a lot, but we've never actually covered it. So that's that. Just touched base on Little Stories. We've blathered on. So that's about it. But yeah, again, welcome new people. Thank you for signing up. Please be aware, of everything. Our content may seem, kind of all over the place, but basically it does fall down into the 3 categories: informational, alters doing their things, like Rosemary Cooks and Data Playing, and also the Little Stories with Percival. So our content is kind of in stages. See our introductory video. We're covering a lot of what is in the introductory video there. But we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you, and welcome to the channel. This is just kind of, these video things are kind of just one-offs, so it's a lot of our content is a lot more in-depth. But if you, again, just check out the introductory video. It's just covering what I'm blathering on about here. So I think that's about it. If you guys want to, chat in the chat down in the comment section, let us know if you experience therapy anxiety, how you're doing. Have you experienced any workplace type of things? Yeah, it's just still going pretty good with the workplace. You figure out for a week, and after the other days that we've missed, maybe it's like, okay, we're going to fire us for this job. But no, yeah, we had the medical documentation and everything to hand them in from the doctor's note and whatnot, but still, the nervousness. But no write-ups, no anything saying, just pure caring. So it's like this place just continues to amaze how accepting they are and how, open they are to the issues that we're dealing with. So kudos to them. Wish we could name them, but safety first. So yeah, that's about it. We're going to let you guys go. Keep watching the channel. As we said, we'll have some new content coming up for you. We're hoping to knock the PTSD episode out within the next week or two. So something to look forward to. So thank you guys again. And always remember that you are loved, that you are strong, and that you are not alone. Okay? This is Chris et al. Signing off. See you guys.